Hey guys, it's Jess with Technihouse Inspections. I am in the basement. This house is a flipped home and there's a few things that are going on in this basement. So one of the first things I noticed on the outside was there were two sump pump discharge lines. So I went, oh, they're dealing with a lot of water in this basement, or something has happened to the original drain tile system that they had to abandon it. This home was built in the 20s. It's a block basement. So I'll walk you around the basement, and when all that stuff starts, I start seeing that stuff on the outside, I'm looking for it. Let's put it that way, right? So I got down in the basement, and this is recently flipped. So all the drywall and stuff down here is new. The home's never been lived in since it was flipped. So I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you, because I'm looking to see, has it had a problem since they fixed it? And yes, it has. So this is the unfinished side of the basement. You know, you go, okay, there's sump pump 1, sump pump 2 is over in that corner. There's a partial waterproofing system. We'll talk about that later. But what I want to see is the stuff that is going to leave marks, right? So these are new doors, and you can see the water marks here on either side of these doors. Can you see that? And then you come in even further, and they're here as well on these doors, on both of these doors. So, because the first thing I saw was over here on the back side of this drywall when I was looking at the sump pump. That caught my eye, and I went, oh, she's had water. And this is newer green board, so I know that, you know, this board isn't, you know, this is on the back side of all that finished space. I know that it has leaked since they've done all the work down here, and it's leaked quite a bit, because at that point you're in the middle of the basement. So we're not talking about a small amount of seepage that's sort of hugging an unfinished wall. We're talking about water that is moving across the entirety of the basement. And that's happened since this basement was finished in this house by the flippers. So these are things to look at, you know, when you are looking at a home that has a recently finished basement. Ask questions, you know, was it finished before and had to get unfinished and refinished? If so, potentially there was a water issue. You know, they're just things to look at. You know, bring a bright flashlight, look at the base of the walls, look at the baseboard. It looks like it was very recently painted. Sometimes it's done just for sale, but sometimes it's done to conceal things. So, got to keep it in mind. Bye, guys.